in comparison, compared to the Bugatti build, we're flying, huh?
Yeah, doing it a little bit different, which is good. It's good. It's a enjoyable build so far, just like the Bugatti.
It is very good. Now, if you look down, and I'll blow this picture up while you're still sorting stuff there. We have finished box number 2, and when you think about it, you're 2 boxes in, 2 bags in. This is a whole lot of car. You've got to work out this reflection. You've got the big V12 engine with the. How cool was the exhaust? Putting the exhaust together.
Yeah, it was good. I don't like the engine cover though. You can't see the pistons moving anymore.
Yeah, are you? Yeah, I mean, you can kind of, if you peek. Hold on, see if I can get on the camera.
At the right angle, yeah.
There we go, yeah. So if I try to turn, wait, where's the piston one? No, I can't even turn the engine. Anyway, yeah, so for those that are looking, it is up in here. But yeah, this is a whole lot of car. And then this one is the first one out of all the 1/8 Technic scales where they've left the mechanics and gears purposely to be shown. So on the other, the portion of the Bugatti, this is all covered and you can see like little bits and holes like this. But this is purposely left open so that, if you're spinning the tires, you can see like that all the, I'll try to get the right angle, but you'll see all the gears can actually move with one another. I think I'm in a very, very low, a very, very high gear. It's very hard to pull the gears. And I did notice that we do have the gear selection.
Yep.
You see it there? So as I change the gears here, I'll flip it over and show you guys. It moves that many mechanisms. So that's pulling on, what's that I'm pulling on there so I can show you guys? There's a little wheel in here. So I turn that, you see that's kind of moving that one, which literally moves 2 wheels in here, which turns a rod there, which if you come down the bottom end of the car, it moves those grey gears just through there, through forward and reverse. Oh, yeah, and there's a forward and reverse too. So you've got your little neutral, forward and reverse gear knob in here. So yeah, that's where we're at. Box number 2 finished. Moving on to box number 3. So I'm going to put that to the top of the screen. And at least box number 3 has a lot, but not as much as number 2 did last week. That was huge.
That was a big box. Actually, so was number 1 though.
Yeah.
That was the biggest bunch of number 1s on any set I've ever seen.
Well, I mean, I'm glad you didn't tell me, it's the biggest bunch of number 2s you've ever seen.
No, I thought ahead of time on that one. But welcome back, everybody, for another week. We are on bag number 3, as Bill had just said. So if you've jumped on for the ride, what are you building? What are you building while you watch us? Or are you just putting up with us again?
Let's go through the chat and say hello to the guys in the chat, I guess. Michael Sargent, what's up, man? You finally made it on time this time. I think, was it last week or Monday night? He turned up right at the last minute and missed out.
Yeah.
For most of our stream. It was an okay stream. We talked more about ideas than anything. Douglas, put the Porsche wheels on it to test it. Yeah, I probably could. Actually, no, I've got Technic rims here. Anyway, I don't need to put different wheels on a test. Cat, you're not that important. You need full screen. And Michael, yeah, the headers are beautiful. It's even really cool. I'll see if I can get the right angle to show you. Like they've built them so they interact so well that you can't see where kind of where it ends and finishes. It's just done that neatly. But if you look down in the gap, down in here, they've also used flexible hose.
Yeah.
If you look back, so there, look. I'll go to this angle. You can see it from the back of the engine.
You can too, either side.
Yeah, they've used the flexible hose underneath.
Pretty cool. Nice detail.
But it's going to get to the point where we've smashed out pretty much 2 high detailed Technic heavy builds. You still got to get the Porsche. You've done the white Porsche. I've done the orange Porsche. The Batmobile was fairly Technic. We're going to get to the point where we're going to be the Technic guys soon. I'm telling you. Dave Rodman, who?
Yeah. I'm not a Technic fan though. Like I like the supercars, but I'm not.
Everything else is crap. Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree. And it is like, you know, you think of the other Technic stuff, like none of the cranes or the little 3-in-1s do it for me at all.
No, they don't me either. The new Grasshopper style remote control car is definitely on my list to get.
Yep.
But that's only because it brings back, you know, RC days from being a teen and crossover with Lego, then win-win. But other than that, Technic in general not my thing.
Michael said, just literally finished another truck, the American Lowrider in pink. Yes, I've been watching your build, my friend, on the truck Facebook pages of that pink thing. That's I definitely like how smooth you've got the wheel guards in the back and the fifth wheel, though, the pin. It looks really, you've done really, really well. Kat, in all seriousness, how long has it taken you so far? Not that long at all. Literally, we're doing bag per week. So we're on bags 3. So we're literally on week 3. We're doing the box/bags week by week as we go. So just so it would only take us the full 6 weeks for 6 boxes. Kat as well built the Jeep and the Senna over the 2 days. What's the Senna like? We've got the Jeep. We're going to build the Jeep. We're going to build the Land Rover.
The Land Rover, yeah.
What's the actual Senna like? I'm keen to see what that one is. While we wait for Kat's reply, we've got to tell you guys as well, each Wednesday night show is sponsored by Brick Bracket. If you've been a long time watcher, you'll know that, you know, we use Brick Bracket on all of our cars at the moment, and we, you know, we will be keep on using them in the future. Brick Bracket have a bracket ready for us to hang on the wall when the Lamborghini is finished. But for everybody that does watch the Billsy show, and I will be sharing it on TikTok and you know, this more. The code, as you can see, scrolling the bottom of the screen, the Lambo code will get you 20% off site-wide. So you don't just have to go and buy the Lambo kit to get the 20% off. It will work site-wide. So, you know, Kat, yourself, if you're going to hang the Senna or the Jeep or whatever, it'll have it. I guess, Michael, you could probably buy one to hang your truck off. One of your trucks. Kat said the Senna has so many stickers more than the Jeep.
Oh.
Senna's more like the orange Corvette build. Okay. And Douglas said apparently we're getting a 3-in-1 Creator Castle.
Yes, we are.
That's what did I watch today? One of the Lego creators on YouTube were talking about something that was sneak released today as well. Something else. Where's my phone? I'll have a quick look.
Oh,
yeah.
I knew the castle was coming, although there hasn't. I don't believe there's been images as yet, but it'll be similar to the pirate ship that came out in Creator last year, 3-in-1 pirate ship.
It might have been BFAB that actually. I might have seen BFAB talking about it.
Oh, it was his birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, BFAB. Let's see, was it him? No. Oh, he was talking about the new stadium. Like, stadium. Yep. They're just more rumors. But who had the actual... Was it Ash and Flash, maybe?
Ash and Flash is usually pretty quick on leaks.
Yeah, hold on. Just... do you remember off the top of your head what the... You know, there's that leak Instagram page that's really, really good. He always has the good leaks. Do you remember what that one is? Oh, Lego Batman 1966 set coming this year.
Oh, really?
That got me excited. Especially considering I sold my classic Batman set and regretted the second I sold it.
So I wonder if it's along that scale or whatnot.
What do you mean?
Well, the scale of that original Bat Cave, I wonder if it's going to tie in with that, be compatible with that. You know what I mean?
Well, that is a 1966 Batman.
Yeah, that's right. So if there's a new set coming, is it going to be standalone or is it going to be add-on?
Yeah, no, you'd assume it'd have to be compatible. But the cave's done. The facade of the top part of the house. So is it a modular part of the house, or is it more vehicles? Are you going to get the helicopter? Is it going to be
Yeah, that's right.
Because that as much as I love original Batman and good old Adam West, what more can you do other than the facade of a house and that Batcave that they've already done?
Wow, yeah. I have no idea where you're trying to tell me to stick this Lego.
You're already up doing stickers.
No, it's not stickers. I'm there. Okay. Why didn't you tell me to turn it around?
I haven't even started yet.
There's some nice printed Ferrari logos on these guys. So when you pay a fortune for a set, it's nice to get them printed.
What are they on?
The little green. I'm assuming
that little 1x2 things.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're going to be on the side of the car or the mirrors. Maybe, I'm not sure. There's only 2 of them.
I just literally flipped every single one of mine over, and I can't find one of them.
So they came in a different bag to all the others. So check somewhere else in your stash.
Yep. I was about to show it on this camera. Can't do that.
Hey, yours are blue.
It is a cool badge. I don't think my camera zooms that close.
It's just good that it's printed.
Yeah, for sure.
You spend that sort of money, you deserve printed elements.
Yeah, definitely.
Usually it's only the 4+ers that get them, but we all should, Lego. If you're watching, we all should.
Michael, are you in the same spot as Billsy? No, we're both at our own houses. We don't live too far from each other, but we're both at our own houses. How many hours off camera do you build so you're ready for the next stream? Yeah, that's what we've been doing. I haven't been really counting my hours, but we've been doing it.
Actually, I can tell you, bag 1 we streamed for an hour, and then it took almost an hour to finish what was left. And bag 2 we streamed for an hour again, and it took just on an hour to finish what was left. So box 1 with all the bags ones was 2 hours, and box 2 was 2 hours. And I think box 3 looks like it might be a bit quicker.
Yeah,
but then it is Technic, so I don't know.
Yeah, we thought that. Remember, we were like, "Oh, cool! Look how small this bags are going to be," and it was one of the longest bags in the Bugatti because of how many pins there were.
So far we're entering hour 5.
Hour 5. There you go. I'm just going to change the screen so I can see the chat. Hold on. So I meant in the build. Yeah, we've been starting each week at the exact same point of the build as each other.
That's right.
Keeps it better that way. So we've got something to talk about. We can be relatable as we build. Otherwise, with my spare time, I got a lot of free time lately. I'd probably have it finished. And Bill's building 4 or 5 other sets in between it as well. So
yeah, considering a Lego room move as well. So I've got to fit that in there somewhere.
Time management, brother.
And that for me is going to be an epic move. It's not going to be quick.
Yeah, it'll be very it'll be cool though. Imagine the kind of I reckon you're going to find sets and other things that you didn't realize you had probably.
Totally agree.
Boxes full of XYZs. You're like, oh man, I just spent $300 of Bricklink on these.
That's kind of what I'm worried about, actually.
Or it'll be the opposite. Oh, I could have swore I had this, but I could have bloody swore I had it, and then you don't realize, you don't find it.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the flip side of it, but I doubt it. Your stuff's pretty open and all easily accessible, though, up there.
It is pretty sorted, but there is also some tubs that are that are of unsorted, shall we say, or bulk buys, and some of it's been sitting there for years, and I've just added to it and not sorted it. So there is a high possibility that I genuinely don't know what's in there. So I am looking forward to maybe forcing myself to sort some stuff.
Douglas said Ninjago Gardens only has 56 stickers. Not bad, a sticker every 100 parts.
Only.
Jesus. Cat, Bricklink part you didn't know you had or even made Pick-a-Brick cups. Yeah, there you go. You could probably find Pick-a-Brick cups you didn't realize you've bought.
I counted Pick-a-Brick cups the other day, and I think there's over 180.
180 Pick-a-Brick cups.
Yeah, so one stack goes from floor to ceiling.
Times that by what, 50, 60? No, 30, isn't it? Give or take. On an average, it's going to be 30.
If you put them all at full price, then yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's obviously going to be some freebies and some extras and whatever.
Yeah, there's also been specials like at the Discovery Centre and at Dreamworld where there's 2 for 50 or
yeah. But still, that's a lot of bloody money. That's a lot of bloody Lego.
I know. Don't tell Jody.
Yeah. Hi, Jody. Jody doesn't watch us anymore. What's going on? Neither does Ash. They got sick of us.
I think our wives take the quiet time to themselves and think, thank God they're preoccupied. This is me time, maybe.
Cat, that's some serious coins spent. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's almost cat dollars.
No one gets to the cat. No one gets the cat level of Lego money stupidness. All right. I didn't look at the photo. I wonder what it's going to look like once we've done, like all this work and then it still looks exactly the same, like some weird exoskeleton car.
Sometimes that happens, hey.
Yeah, it's like, where'd my last 3 hours go? You don't notice nothing.
Oh, I just kicked the dog. Hello, dog.
Do not kick my dog.
I didn't know.
But in saying that, how quick has this come through from just the 2 boxes? Totally.
Yeah, opposite. I know.
So, but yeah. Bilza and you are worse than me for Lego spending. I don't know. Bilza's worse than me, hands down.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad.
Yeah. Bilza's 10 times worse than me. I'm a tight ass, and I'm happy to admit it.
But
don't get me wrong. If I find stuff on special, obviously I'll buy it and I'll still try haggle.
You also sell stuff that you get bored of or whatever, whereas I'm really bad at selling it.
Yeah,
Even if it's a set I didn't enjoy, I'm like, well, I might want the parts one day. Or
if I didn't sell my Lego, my collection would be, close to your level probably. I've sold that much stuff. Like I remember, it would have been my first Japan trip when I was living in Rabina. It literally funded me and Ash to go to Japan.
Yeah.
Over the years, I've had a lot of sets, a lot of parts. I've never sold bulk, though. So I've still got, 6 to 8, maybe 10, 50-litre containers of bulk that I've never gone through, have no intention of going through.
I know a company that buys bulk.
Yeah, but I'd rather sort it than that's why I don't sell it, because I know I'd rather sort that eventually.
Well, it could save the day one day when you're mocking and you need something. So,
well, I know I've literally got, actually probably more than 10 containers now, because I know 2 of them is just Wild West stuff from Canberra.
Oh, yeah.
Which hasn't been touched yet, so.
You might have to get it ready for Canberra this year.
Oh, I kind of want to go hard and all out on the NBA stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really want to push the NBA. As long as you don't kick the bucket. Good on you.
You can't afford to.
Yeah, we can't afford to have a bucket to kick. That's our problem. Did I do that right? Yeah. But no, I have heard, but it's not official yet, that there is a show happening very soon in Wollongong. Who's ringing me this late at night? What the hell? I'll be back.
Dan, maybe. Wonder how his stream went tonight. I didn't get a chance to catch it. But a show in Wollongong. How interesting. Hello to all our friends in Sidlug or Gonglug. Anyone from down that way watching at the moment? If you are, make sure you say hi.
How rude and how late is that, man? That was a telemarketer.
Oh, that is rude. On a mobile.
Yeah, because normally my phone comes up and says, alert, alert, you're about to get ripped off, blah, 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 the spam thing.
Yep.
But, that one come up as like a house number in Sydney. And I'm like, oh, I know, family live in Sydney, so it could be important. No. Bloody.
Yeah, they move those numbers around pretty quick.
That's why I closed off all the cameras just in case it was family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you often get Canberra numbers or Darwin numbers these days.
Darwin.
Yep.
There you go. So yeah, as I was saying, I think they're waiting officially before they start advertising it, but there could be the show in Sydney coming up soon.
That's pretty cool.
Well, it's actually Wollongong.
So is that Gonglug or Sidlug or both?
Yeah,
or?
one or the other. Michael would know. I'm pretty sure it's Gonglug.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure they both work together very tightly as well.
Yep.
So I'm not sure.
It's big, widespread place, Sydney. So that makes
Douglas,
sense.
would you like solar panels? Drew, I had one of those people call me yesterday. Apparently they're sending the feds to arrest me. Oh, dude, I watched some girl. And g'day, Michael Stock. How are you, mate? I watched someone. And Kat doesn't answer phone numbers except from numbers on programmed in her phone. That's why you don't answer my calls. Yeah, there was some girl. Anyway, she was out of pocket like 10 grand because she went and bought Amazon gift cards for someone that said, she's going to go to jail or whatever the stupid thing was. But, if you got tax agents or the Australian government ringing you, asking you to buy Amazon gift cards to pay them back, you almost deserve to get ripped off. I know it's bad to say that, but I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, I do feel bad for her. She was obviously suck it in. Some telesales, some people on the mate, some of them are bloody geniuses. Like the stuff they can sell to someone, and it's just like, you want them working for your company. They're that good in marketing. But, on the same argument, it's like, it still frustrates me how can some people be that stupid?
Well, if you think about it, though, it only takes the wrong person once to clean up. Like if you've got someone who's, may have recently lost their partner and he or she did all the finance and banking, and you've got an elderly person who is just learning to do all that again. They may not have the full grasp of it, and they get a phone call, and it could happen.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree, and I get it. I totally get it. I don't like it, but I totally get it. And it's just like, just like with my normal day job where no one knows I work. It's like everyone always goes on about common sense. There's not always common sense in people.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I wonder what this little lever is.
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
It's cool.
Maybe an ejector seat.
Ejector seat, bro.
It's not a James Bond car, so maybe not.
That's from Fast and Furious. Ejecto Cedo. How's the chat going? Let me check. I'm still using digital instructions. So, Michael, sorry, mate. What was the question? I don't know what you're. Michael Stock, Illawarra Brick Show, March 6 and 7. There you go. Common sense ain't so common, mate. I totally agree with you there. Kat, Bendigo Bricks is a very real possibility this year in April. Nice.
Yes, I saw that the other day.
Douglas said the US tax department called him. Michael Sargent says he seems to think that it could be the rear wing. No. Oh,
maybe it might go further.
If you're looking at my camera, so here I'll put on its side. So as I pull if you can see the red lever, you pull that backwards and forwards. So obviously it's activating and moving something backwards and forwards back here, unless there's going to be some sort of pivot point here. But there is a pivot point there, which moves. I'll put my fingers behind it. There's a little L-shaped black piece. There, Douglas is saying it's a door lever. So I don't know. Maybe. No, it can't be a door lever because it's only on one side. It's not on the other side. So why would you have one door lever?
Because we haven't done the other side. Oh no, there's no more red things.
There's no room for it on the other side because of the steering wheel.
We will figure it out.
Drew said rear diffuser. Yeah, rear diffusers don't tend to move though. They don't have the. I know what you're saying, but the rear wing could be a possibility because that is the back of it. So it could have, if you're moving this backwards and forwards at the front, it could pivot off something at the back that lifts and drops the rear wing. We'll find out. Someone's obviously Googling it right now, and they'll be the legends that tell us we're wrong.
Mate, I'm Googling what a rear diffuser is.
If you ever look at the bumper bar, under the rear bumper bar of any type of sports car, and there's like them black fins or black carbon like fins.
Oh, yeah.
That's a rear diffuser. It diffuses the air and makes it flow faster. Smoother. Makes it more aerodynamic. That's why you'll never see a rear diffuser on a Commodore.
Wait, why do you see them on Camrys?
Well, some people do buy them from eBay and glue them to their Camrys.
Ah, okay.
Some people do it for looks. But, some people also put eyelashes on their headlights for looks.
That is funny. Yeah, that is true.
I keep going back to the chat. I'm very slow builder on these Wednesday night ones because I know I can catch up pretty quick. Drew, it is the wing. Yeah, we thought it was the wing. Yeah, Douglas, rear wing, checked mine. Oh, I guess it kind of makes sense because you got to think on the Bugatti build, you got that weird key to lift and lower the adjustable rear wing. You remember that key?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, it does make
crowbar, wasn't it? That was the Batwing.
No, the Batwing was just there.
The crowbar.
The crowbar was the hidden cool thing for the Batwing. Yeah. No, the Bugatti key, it done that flip outy thing like modern car key does.
Yep, I remember now.
It went next to your handbag. How can you forget that?
I do remember.
Yeah, of course you do. All right, how are we going? Cat, it's called Pimp My Car. No, it's called Scratch My Eyeballs Out with Cat Claws. But in saying that, if I told you someone spent a bucket load of money on prettying up and making a Ford Festiva go faster and look more glamorous. Would you believe me?
A Ford Festiva.
Ford Festiva. I'm going to say late 90s model, maybe early 2000s. But, yeah, Ford Festiva. And I'm going to assume that this certain person spent 50 grand plus on a Ford Festiva.
Holy.
Do you want to know who that certain person is?
Are they in the chat by any chance?
No, they're in the chat, and he kind of likes to build a lot of trucks.
but was it footy sick?
So there you go. 33 just on the motor.
Wow.
Yeah. Or to make it go choo-choo. Good investment. Good investment, Mikey. Choo-choo. Love it. Funny as. Fully almost 100 grand. See, and I thought I was silly spending a lot of money on a Commodore wagon. 100 grand on a Festiva.
Yeah, wow.
Yep. It happens. Like, that's just like Lego. It comes a point where it's not money, it's just, you're fueling your passion. And if it's your passion, you don't care.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing.
But at least you get your money back on Lego one day, like.
Yeah, but in saying that, I own a Kingswood. Kingswood's going to get their money back. If I wanted to, I could resell it for, more than I've paid and put into it.
Oh, yeah, by the time you're done, for sure.
Yeah, so it's just like, that's all it comes down to. It's like, I'm sure there'd be, nut jobs out there that'd buy maybe not for 100 grand, but there'd still be people out there that would buy it. Somewhere. Michael, don't have that sort of passion. Young and dumb. Dude, totally. Hey, you don't need to convince me, mate. You're preaching to the preached. All been there. Definitely young and dumb myself. Stupid thing is, I'm still buying and spending money on cars.
Yeah.
How nice, this is just me talking more car talk again with this Lamborghini. How nice is this green on grey for the interior?
It is nice, hey.
When I'm finished, this seat looks so good. The colour's just like...
Pop.
I'll show it close to the camera when I'm done, but I can start to see it coming together. For those that are watching and haven't got a Lambo yet, the two colours, it's really, really nice.
Oh, I can show you the seat I've got.
Yeah. Here, I'll put you on the full page. Hold on.
So that's the printed piece I was talking about before. It's in the headrest of the seat. But yeah, it is good.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Do you know this? So you know how you've seen the photos of my wagon from back in the past that I wasted a lot of money on?
Yep.
That before you would have seen the blue photos. Before it was blue, it was this fluoro green color.
Yeah, right.
You had a few makeovers. Drew in the comments. Oh my God, you should do another Commodore wagon, Billsy. Funny story, Drew. I've got 2 wagons sitting in my driveway. I've got a soft spot for them. At least I don't have a soft spot for, POS Fords. Never grow up, mate. Just get poorer.
Yeah.
I think I can't see what this one wants to do. Oh, okay. It's shooting backwards. I see it now. Cool. Bloody fiddly technic.
I know, right?
Yeah. That's all good. We'll get there. This seat excites me. I hope that's correct. Correct. What's the chat looking like? Doogie. Douglas, it's like buying a Hilux and dropping another 50 grand. Buy a Land Cruiser, problem solved.
Ooh. Either way, it's Jap crap.
Oh. But
yeah, you're right. You'd buy a Land Cruiser over a Hilux for sure.
And then you see the guys with Land Cruisers that are buying the 200 series. What are they called? Saharas for 100+ grand.
Yeah.
Like, really? A Land Cruiser? It's going to cost you putting 100 grand to buy a Land Cruiser?
Yep.
I get it. You know, it's definitely, you know, all the extra bits and pieces are there, but
I reckon people spend that much just so that they can have a fridge in the console.
Well, I mean, it's not, you know, you wouldn't say no to it. And the more you think about it, you know, how good would a cold drink be in the console always?
I have a car fridge in my truck. I just have to pull over and walk around to the back to get a drink out, but I have a car fridge in my truck.
Douglas, it's a 30-year car. Yeah, it definitely is a 30. Yeah, because, I mean, you do pay, especially the Sahara. They're a rock-solid car. You can't go wrong. 120, Michael said, for the Sahara. Far out.
That's right.
Drew, dude, that's awesome. My missus wants to add a turbo to the VF SS wagon. Bloody hell. I still want a newer model wagon. My newest one, technically you could say, is a VN wagon. So it's still very old. But it's a family heirloom, and I don't want to get rid of it. Well, I do, but I don't because of family backlash. It's a 30-year-old car now.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, luckily, I know a thing or two about changing some oil, so it's a rock-solid car, but still. So that's the thing that will always keep me on the Holdens. Because I know their engine's back to front, they'll always be good running cars.
The older ones, especially.
Yeah.
Back when cars were made here.
Yeah, well, we were talking about that last night. Well, technically, you weren't in the chat, but me and Joe were talking about how all the rules change now. You can get Japanese cars into Australia because of they lighten the rules because of you can't get the car in Australia anymore, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you were to buy a Japanese car, you can actually buy a brand new car where you couldn't last year or any time before that. God, these seats look good.
I wonder what your import costs are, though, and whether it's worth it.
Normally for a mid-sized car, you probably spend about $5 grand bringing one in. So, you know, you'd want it definitely to be worth it.
Yeah, so you'd be bringing something in that you can't get here.
Definitely, that's what I was saying. You know, you might find a car over there that will only cost $5 grand, but it doesn't exist here. So, you know, it's worth the $5 grand on top to import it. Because it probably is worth 10 to 15 here landed anyway.
Yeah. Then you could do some Tokyo drifts.
I'll do Tokyo drifts in some Land Cruisers, mate.
Well, while your drink's getting cold.
Yeah. Gym shoes. This is my favorite episode of Hollywood Squares. I'll take Billsy for the block. Good on you. There you go. 131 grand before on-road costs. Far out.
Ouch.
Andy from NZ, what's up, my man? Douglas, my 80-litre engine fits nicely inside my Skoda. All right, Joe. I mean Douglas. Joe's. Yeah. You all know Joe. Oh, he. Yeah. Joe's on the Skoda bandwagon like you would not believe. You'd swear he built and designed the. Yeah, you'd swear blind that he was the sole designer, sole marketer.
Or gets a kickback from him every time he says the word Skoda.
Yeah, yeah. Bless you. And the one night he's probably not in the chat either.
No,
Someone's probably talking about Skodas and he's missing out. Quick, let's wake up.
I'm sure if you say Skoda another couple of times, though, he'll appear.
Yeah. Funny as. All right. What a good looking seat. I'm getting excited about a seat. I can't believe it.
Engels are fridges. I agree. Engels are great fridges.
Oh, I get you now. Yeah. What's the other main brand that's they're over in Burley? Waco.
Waco, yeah.
What'd you call me?
I'm pretty confident an Engel would outlast a Waco.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying because, when you go down Reedy Creek Road, you see the main factory is just there.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of hidden factories around the Gold Coast for big companies like that.
Yeah, there is.
A lot of hidden factories that make other things too that are a bit... Oh, how cool the bucket seats. I'm really enjoying these seats. I'm still not even finishing this, getting, I'm just building more and more into it. And it's like, man, this is, but, we did put our foot in it. It is taking forever.
Yeah, well, we're 45 minutes in and I seem to still have the same amount of parts on the table than when I started.
Yeah. Good old technique. It is what it is.
But that's all right. That's when we go off camera and get the little helper elves in and finish it off. Studio magic.
Helper elves. And so if you want to watch our helper elves build our Legos, just go on to OnlyFans and enter the... All right. I think it's plug time, guys. Don't forget brick bracket. You all know it by now. You can't be sick of me talking about it yet because we haven't been really pushing it too much. But and tonight's most of you guys will realize that tonight's numbers are a bit lower. So on Wednesday, for most of you guys that do know, we get the push off from Dan's channel. He finishes his stream over in New Zealand, and then we get the kickback, so to speak, the follow-on fan group. Today, though, he finished 3.5 hours ago. So, there is no following. He was streaming for 5 hours today with a special guest. Yeah, that's why we had the influx.
It would have been a really good stream too. I'm bummed that I was at work and missed it, but I'll be watching it on the playback.
Oh, I watched a little bit of it. It was very informative. The dude was definitely he definitely let you in on, like how our chat with our Nick we met went type of thing.
Yep.
Very similar. It's like it's funny. It's like the Lego house, hires a certain, I guess, attitude or personality.
Yep.
It's like you remind me exactly of ABC and but then you think of Mel Caddick, and she's a character, like she slipped through. Yeah.
Wow. Aussies, mate. Aussies.
Awesome. Those Aussies. All right. So So that goes into that hole. Oh yeah, that's a big mechanism just to hold the seat. Hey,
It is. It sure is.
cool though. Still cool.
Holds it up in the air. It's like a full-on slide rail.
I really, really, really like that seat. Don't know if I've told you before. It's a very cool bucket seat. How's our chat? Hey Tan, Big Lukey, how are you, champion? You have swapped. Look, you have swapped sides. What are you talking about, mate? Yeah. You've seen things, bro.
Yeah, he's always been there.
Yeah, mate. Wipe your eyes again, brother. Michael Sargent, you have elves? Michael, why am I building off digitals? Oh, so we talked about this last week. Long story short, I just like to preserve the book. I don't like to put folds in the book. That's just me.
Whereas
no
I
real
don't
reason.
plan on pulling this apart or using the book again, so I don't actually care too much if it's got a bit of crease.
Oh, I suppose I'm not really that anal for the books. It's just to be honest, there's no real reason.
I actually think if you ever wanted to punish someone, make them pull apart a Technic supercar bit by bit, piece by piece, and still have fingers left at the end. Because it would be an absolutely awful job. Building it one way is hard enough, but building it in reverse, oh my God. That would, it intertwines so many different ways, Technic.
Why do I feel like I've done something wrong?
Don't know. Why have you?
No, I'm just trying to see where the red and the. So the red is that one. Oh, okay, so the red goes in that one.
Oh yeah, that took me a while to figure out where to go. It's a bit fiddly.
Yeah, it's just trying to work out. Yeah, the what holes and what pins are clipping in.
Yep.
So it's that top blue one and the two at the back. That looks correct. Is there any in the middle?
Total.
There is. So one at the front, two at the back. So there's none in the middle.
No, 3 in total.
Just it lines up with that other red.
Yep.
The pivot one. All right.
Yeah.
Very tricky, but it sits there nice. Okay. I'm not going to build the other seat. I'm going to talk shit with the people for the next 10 minutes.
Fair enough.
All right. Luke just laughed at us. You're the one that was mistaken for the sides, not us. Douglas, pulled apart 2 bucket wheels. Funny how people sell that one whole.
Yeah, because they don't want to pull it apart.
Do you think the design process for the Sian was digitally or physically based?
I would say a combination of both, obviously, but highly digital. I don't think you can do this sort of technique.
No, by winging it, design. Yeah.
So
only because it does, like you just said, intertwines. Because it is so. This part slides under this part that works with that part, and it all falls together with that beam that fits with that rod, and then you realize you're less than a millimeter, less like half a millimeter from 30 different cogs that all work fluently. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely digital. Like the way Technic has advanced, Technic of the 80s and stuff, a lot different to these supercars. So it has to have been done digitally, and then they would have built it manually to test out that the gears and stuff work, because digitally you just can't do that.
Yeah. Drew, was your old Commodore wagon in a Street Commodore's mag? Yeah, dude, a few times, more than once. Never got front cover though, unfortunately. Got some dogs going off. Andy, drama's here tonight. 3 cop cars on my road. That's all of NZ's force, I say.
Wow.
Yeah, that's full on. Got the Popo. He says they're in his street, but he means at his house. He didn't tell us that he lives in a street where he's the only house. Douglas said on CAD they'd probably do the gears first. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, they. It's I don't know.
Yeah, you've got to get the gearing right manually. So they would design it electronically and then go and make sure that it all runs smoothly before continuing on to the prettiness.
Yeah. By building digitally. What numbers? I think I'm about 30 mags short of them all. Jesus.
Wow.
That's a good collection, Drew. Bloody hell.
It is.
That's like my collection with Blocks magazine. I'm only missing about 4 or 5 now. I wouldn't have a clue, man. I'll have a look. I can text you later. I don't know. But it's in there green. It's in there white. If you go back, it depends how good you are with your Street Commodore days. If you ever go and find when Ben H built a black VH rat rod, that's one of my wagons as well. He bought that off me. So I've had a few different cars in there. Andy says they're towing a car, but it's not a Lambo.
Huh.
Hey, you going? What step are you up to? I've pulled the pin and relaxing at step 420.
Just did 450, so...
Oh, yeah, you've flown ahead.
Yeah, both seats are in.
Oh, yeah.
So that's not looking too bad. Brent,
probably a Jeep. No, it's New Zealand, man. Kiwis only drive Falcons.
Yeah,
and Taragos. Falcons and Taragos, bro. Douglas, does Street Machine still exist? Yeah, it does online. I don't know about physical paper. Drew, oh shit, yeah, I've seen that. Awesome, man. I'll have to go through them and find it again. Yeah, I could find it for you. I can't remember where it would have been about 2008. 2007, 2008 when it was properly finished. Around there somewhere. Michael, mine was photographed but never got to print because, and I quote, purple Festivas won't sell magazines. Brent, I've only ever seen one car on fire on the side of the road, and it was a Jeep. Yeah, they don't have the best reputation.
Nah.
Ash, my partner, had a Jeep. It was a piece of shit. We sold it and bought a Hyundai, and I love it.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy a Jeep.
You know, it's funny. I don't know if we ever talked about it or it's come up before, but after I think 2015 or 2016, Jeep, and you guys can Google this too, I'm not full of shit. Jeep started hiding Easter eggs in their cars, as in little surprises. So you would get, what is there? There was, some of them had fuel filler flaps. They had like little 3D molded spiders near the fuel filler flap. On the windows, some of the window tints, around the window tint, you get the black dots on some of the cars that go around the edge.
Yeah.
If you looked close enough, some of them black dots turn into a family of T-Rexes and dinosaurs.
What?
Yeah, like they used to hide all these really, really cool. I wonder if I can find it while you're plugging away at Lego and everyone's going nuts in the chat. Jeep Easter eggs. Here we go. So if you got a Jeep, you'll know what to look for if you've got Jeeps out there. If they haven't burnt down yet, according to Brent. So they've got, actually, you know what? Let's see if I can do a bit of a share screen. Let's hit this button.
Yeah, go for it. I'm
share the screen. Yeah. Let's just hope it shares without, because I'm on the little laptop, so it's less powered than my big computer. All right, here we go. So there you go. There's the spider that hides. It's only So they only ever have one, or they have none, and they're only hit. It's very random. Like not every car has these. You know what I mean?
Oh, so of that model, it's not a standard. It's just random in that range.
Yeah, no. So see this lizard. That looks like it's on like a windowsill type thing, but that would only be on one in every 150 cars.
Yeah, right.
And look, see here, it looks like a sunroof. There's a hidden faded pair of thongs.
Yeah, wow.
Let's see if I can. That website's got no really big. I found them 3. Like I'm talking, this is huge. Like, hold on, let's see if I can.
So would that make that particular one a collectible, or make it?
No. So they've all got an Easter egg somewhere, but they're not all the same in that model.
Oh, okay. So every car has one. Okay.
Yeah, but you just don't know what you're going to get because some are very simple. Like here we go. This has got a gallery. So if you look at this one, what's this one trying to tell you that you've got? Oh yeah, on the glass, it's got the Jeep lights and grille hidden in the glass.
Wow, so you might have a Jeep and never find what yours is.
No, definitely not. See, look, this one's got. So some of them like this simple. You might think it's actual proper. Look, it says no step with an exclamation mark. So you might actually think that's a standard factory. Okay, I'm not going to step there.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, look, there's another one of the hidden tint. See the Jeeps hidden in the pattern of the tint?
Yep.
Let's see what else is here. What's that one? Gas can style X on the roof.
Oh, yeah.
Hidden grills. See, look, that's the grill on the for your wiper sensor on the screen.
So I wonder then, has Lego paid homage to that in their Jeep?
Yeah, maybe.
I wonder if there's a sticker with a little random
something
there's some homework for you before next week. See if you can find a random funny on a sticker or something.
Yeah, see, so there's definitely hidden, and some of them look as plain to be factory. So you might just think it's it's supposed to be like that. But yeah, there you go.
Pretty cool.
Michael said he saw the minifig instead of the X. Really? What do you mean you've seen the minifig instead of the X? Hold on. You mean the X on the roof? Is that the one you're talking about? Oh, let's go back. Brent, did they hide a fire extinguisher?
Well played.
All right, hold on. I'll share the screen again. Let's see what Michael's talking about. Festiva owners, mate. Something wrong with yous. Where's what minifigure? Do I have to squint? Am I seeing something wrong? I don't know what you're talking about.
Kind of looks like a Lego head and torso. The middle circle looks like a head, and then a skinny neck, and then the torso down the bottom.
Yeah, okay. I see it now. I can see it now. Yeah. Or you can do it sideways and it's wider. Here's a wide head with a wide torso. But yeah, I get it. I see it here now. I see it. Oh, there you go. Proper Lego nerd, Let's see if there's another website that might show us a few more cooler ones. What's this one do? It's a cool little thing though, huh?
I think so, yeah. I kind of want to go to a Jeep showroom now just to look at their cars, just to see if I can find something random.
I think that the spider one and the lizard are the two main cool, they don't belong there type ones. Where all the other stuff, look, it's taking forever to load that screen. Yeah, where all the other ones are kind of just standard Jeep logos hidden amongst.
Unless you're a Jeep fan, you may not pick them up.
Yeah, or you imagine if you and your best buddies got a Jeep, and your Jeep has like this cool Jeep logo, hidden somewhere in the dash, or I think one of the Speedos where it gets to the red, instead of being a red line, it's paint splashes, which looks kind of cool and, funky.
Oh,
and then imagine you both buy identical car and you got that, mine's the special, one-off edition. You've never seen this before, and it's you'd play that card every day of the week.
For sure.
Michael said he loves the Jeep in the black edge of the screen. Yeah, and that's one where I've seen the Jeep, looks like it's driving up a mountain. I've seen the T-Rex. I've seen there's a few cool things that they hide in the window tint stuff. But I think our time has come to an end, my friend.
Yeah. We'll leave it there, and all this assortment of parts will be gone before next episode, and we'll
kicking off box 4
to bag 4. Yeah,
we will. All right, people, don't forget. I know we tell you every week, and I know some of you, most of you already have the bracket, but it doesn't hurt you getting another one. 20% off. Brickbracket.co. Miller, you've come at the wrong time, buddy. We're out of here, my friend.
Yeah, we are done, buddy.
And I guess we'll see you all Monday night. Don't forget, Monday night's our normal night for the chat, but then back again next Wednesday for this kind of laid back, let's talk about anything type thing. So
absolutely.
See you all later.